Okay, Coach, the playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Washington Redskins and the Green Bay Packers. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready, ready.
Mike 50. That's right, baby. Shoot. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check.
Hey, Sam off. Get it.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here we go. 24 is the mic. Check.
Play action. It's Smith. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Hey, Charlie.
50. Mike 50. It's been a long day for you.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Smith. And he comes back with one complete. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go. Set. 8, read. Roll out. Flare. 5.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 4 down. Check.
Now a toss play to Eckler. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Bravo. Shoot.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Kenny Clark able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep, Travis Benjamin. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Get 300. Get 300. Wide left.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they try to sweep to Jones. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
No, 58.
Right there, 56.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taken in at the 22. They'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Break.
50, minus 50. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Hey, orbit.
Mike's 50.
Go.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. William Hayes. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, Wahoo. Hey.
We own them. We own them.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Austin Eckler. That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
58.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Hey, take 26.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Get up.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Hey, 88.
56. Mike.
58.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw on 3rd down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Ryan Kerrigan coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
The Redskins take over
Let's
first
go.
and 10
Let's go.
at their own 28-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
28.
Echo.
24 is the Mike.
From the gun, Smith. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Go.
Third and long, it's Smith. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he uncorks a beauty, best of the day. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 31 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10.
Check. Kelly, don't left Kelly. Jump.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second down, it's Jones. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, Mike. 56. Rip right. Mike, 56. Over, flip again.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Tight dog. Check 43. Hey, check.
On second down now. It's Grant, and he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 27-yard line.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, it's Jones. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Watch the eye.
They will run with Grant. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Come. Watch the safety creep.
Check 4, check 4. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Now Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
On the tackle. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check 31. Check 31.
Shift. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Back.
Hey, flag.
Again, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
They'll run on first down. Jones. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
No. 258.
Minus 56.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Packers first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
So, Brandon, what is it they say about predictive behavior? This guy was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season. Now he's got their first touchdown this wild card game. We know he's a good runner.
So predictive behavior just means it's going to repeat itself? Is that?
Typically, it plays out that way, right? If he's done it during the regular season, I expect him to do it during the playoffs as well.
Yeah, he's doing it in the wild card game. Now he just hopes he's got a couple more games left in his tank. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on
Yep. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Smith now to throw. And he he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Give the sack to Blake Martinez.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Fair. Slide. No, make 3. 218, jump.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They really struggled in the first half, but they've made some adjustments looking better in the second half. But sometimes do we overanalyze? Is it always adjustments, or sometimes is it guys just sticking better to the game plan?
I think the latter, and I love how you brought that up because we always want to credit, oh, they adjusted here and they made this change there. Sometimes it's just executing what they worked on in practice all week much better. In this case, I think it's a combination. They found a different part of their playbook, and it's working really well for them.
Working extremely well at this point. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Rodgers going to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. That sack came from the corner. On the corner blitz, it was Josh Jackson.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, foxtrot. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full step.
Back to throw, Smith. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And they still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty.
24 is the mark. Go. 24 is the mic.
Hey, tight. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Smith. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Hey, exit.
First down.
Right here.
Smith now, operating from the gun. He'll get this to Eckler. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the Packers' 43-yard line.
Hey, Zoo.
24 is the mic. Exit. 24 is the mic. Go.
Smith throwing again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Smith.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Cut. Get it.
Again, Smith. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, Charlie.
50. Mike's 50.
Yeah.
Hey. 50. 50's the mic.
Hey. High 7.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
They snap it to Smith. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Smith now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Go.
Here comes to me. It's me.
24 is the mic.
Let's go.
Ready?
Throwing again is Smith. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
Go out.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's 2nd and 8.
24 is the mic.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
Now Smith from the gun. He'll throw. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The Redskins on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Bravo.
50, 50. Ready?
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Check 24, check 24.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Go right.
Watch twins. Kill.
Yeah, live.
Switch.
They'll go again to Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigs get at the 7-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here. Not done in the 4th. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try the right side with Eckler. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Second down and goal. Smith. That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now Smith on 3rd and goal. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Able to get there and pick it. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
36.
Rodgers throwing here. Jones has it. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
First down. First and 10.
On first down, Grant. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And losing in this wild card round.